Think of God in your own way. So just think of what you want from God. How often you remember Him. Feel a link of love with Supreme. As you think of God, your heart is filled with love. With this love for Supreme, let's have a journey of understanding, of realizing Supreme. Om Shanti. Okay. So today's introduction of God. I was reading one article. What they say is, don't share your problems with anyone. They say that because 80% of people are not bothered. I mean to say, looks like they are listening to you, but they have their own luggage. They cannot do anything about it. And 15% of the people, they may be happy that you have a problem. Those kind of people are there. They make fun of it. They will spread that to someone else. And when you hear it back, you feel bad. Oh, why did I share? And then 5% people, your family, close family, they can sit and can cry with you. That's all. They cannot bring the solutions. So who is left? Only God is left. So, but knowing God, that is important. So, and one more thing is, every soul, every human being on the earth, one or the other time in their lifetime, they surrender to God. Surrender means there comes a thought, you are all I have. You are the only one who can support me, you can understand me, you can help me. I have come to you. That is surrenderness. But we say sooner the better. We come to God sooner the better. Okay, so let's understand few things about God. In the introduction of God, we are going to understand 5 things. The name of God, the form of God, how He looks like, and the address of God. God has a wonderful address. Okay, and time of God and the duties of God. Only when I understand these 5 factors about God, a connection is strong. When my introduction is so detailed and the connection is strong, stronger the connection, it's a lot of exchange of energy, feelings, blessings, everything I get from God. That's why it's a detailed introduction. Nama, Rupa, Desha, Kala, Kartavya. These are the 5 things that we must understand about God. So let's keep the session a little interactive. I just wanted to know your thoughts about God. What do you think? What is the name of God? Anybody can answer. There is no right and wrong answer. What you know? What is the name of God?
Paramatma.
Paramatma. And
He is Bindu Swarup.
okay. Name of God.
I think I call him Almighty or Paramatma.
Almighty. Paramatma. Okay. Okay. Yes.
Paramatma.
Paramatma. You can call God as Ishwar, Allah, Prabhu, Lord, Jehovah,
Yeah.
Noor, Khuda,
What we
and
call
Devanobba Namahalav. God is only one. And people call him with different names. Yes. So this is one realization. Otherwise, whole humanity is fighting with these names only. They thought Ishwar is different, Allah is different, Jehovah is different. No, it's only one God for the entire humanity. It all souls only in front of God. There are no religions or, categories. So you can call him as Ishwar, Allah, Bhagwan, whatever name. There are Sahasranama. But in Brahma Kumaris, we call God as Baba. As simple as that. Baba means father. Okay. In a practical way, if you think, God is the father of the soul. So you don't call your father with name, right? Like that. So we don't call him with those names. But when we give the introduction, when we praise Lord, we use these names. But in day-to-day life, how we remember God as Baba, as close as that. Okay. So practical, so easy, close to heart. Baba. That Baba word is sweetest word of our life. Okay. And God's names are eternal and are based on his attributes. Guna Vachaka, Kartavya Vachaka. It is not like our names. Our names are very good names, but our practical life is not matching. Somebody like maybe having a name Lakshmi and struggling for 2 times food. Like that. Somebody has name of Rama and Karma, if you see, like Ravana. So that's not matching. But God's names are eternal, Shashwat, and they're based on his attributes. Some examples I have put here just to explain to you. And as I told you, in Brahma Kumaris, we understand each word. No blind following. The meaning of each word we understand. God's name is Shiv. Shiv has nothing to do with Hindu, Muslim, Christian. The dictionary meaning of Shiv is Mangalakari, Kalyanakari. The one who does good to everyone on the earth is God. Mahadev, Devunka Dev, Mahadev, Har Har Mahadev means the one who is the destroyer of sorrows. Okay, we called him, we praised him. Vaidyanatha, doctor. Doctor for the soul. He knows all the diseases of the soul and he is curing. He is bringing the solutions for all the diseases of the soul. That's why he's called Vaidyanatha. Vaidya for the soul. Bhutanatha. Bhuta means evil, devil. Now, where there are evil and devil, there is no happiness. But we called God to remove those bad things. Like God says, the 5 vices, lust, anger, greed, attachment, and ego, these are the bhuta, devil, evil for the soul. And only God can make them run away from our life. Only God is the remover of those evil and devil, okay, negative energies. That's why he's called Bhuteshwara, Bhutanath. And God's name is Vishakanta. Why is that name? Why is that name of God?
the one who has swallowed the poison. Visha. Yeah.
Yes. People created a story, okay? He drank the poison and his neck became blue or whatever. They created the story. But here, practically, when we get connected with God, every name of God is connected with us. It has some meaning to our life. Okay, that's what we are understanding here. So, what is the meaning of Vishakanta? God has explained this to us. See, in Bhakti, we tried to please God, isn't it? We wanted to please God because if God is pleased, He will bless me. ना तुम माता पिता हम बालक तेरे कृपा से सुख घने रे. I wanted to get the blessings of God to experience unlimited happiness. But we didn't know how to get the blessings of God. We did all our ways. What all people do to get the blessings? What all they do?
They all worship
They worship.
in
Then
different ways. Yeah, in different ways.
people, what they do?
By
We
meditating, by doing puja, by starving.
yes, yeah,
Yeah.
उपवास करते हैं.
Ah,
See, people walk on fire, walk
yeah,
barefoot, no, beat themselves. Then, no, they take a cold water bath and roll in the campus of the temple to please God. Yeah, horrible things you can't even see, those kind of things. And some people, they have a lot of money. They put a lot of money in the hundi of the temple to please God. And now we are in Jnana Marga. Jnana Marga means my intellect is awakened. With that awakened intellect, when I think, is it possible to please God by furnishing my body? How is that connected with God? Why God should be happy seeing me in those troubles, in that pain? He cannot. No? And then how money is connected with God? How can you please God with money? If some ordinary person, if he takes money and become happy, we don't have respect for that person. He money-minded person. Give him some money and he will be all right. So, no, God, when it comes to God, there is no connection with money. Okay. People with their limited intellect, they thought of all those things. That's why they could never please God. Okay. Now here comes the secret of pleasing God. You want to know the secret?
yes, Akka.
Yes. So God wants a donation. What to donate to God? All the poison. What is a poison? Whatever I don't like for my own life, all that is poison for me. Do I like all those negative sanskars? Do I like all those past bitter memories? Do I like worries for the future? All these kind of things, which I am not able to manage also. God says, you are carrying this burden, this garbage, since many, many births. Now this is the time to donate it off. Ready for donation?
Yes.
Yes. Let us donate. See, putting 1,000 in the hundi is very simple thing. But now God wants my worries to be put there. He says, you renounce the anger in my name. Then when I donate all that poison to him, he is filling my heart with nectar. Jnana Amrit. Okay. Then the one who drinks Amrit, they become Amar, immortal. Means they become so happy and eternal. So that's how I have to understand God and his nature. God is not in need of anything from me. He is not. Okay. And he wants only all that poison to be donated. Then I become pure. God is Satyam Shivam Sundaram. Satyam means the one who is eternal, no end. And one more meaning is He knows the truths. Every soul's truths, God knows. And the one who is Satyam, only he is Shivam. Mangalakari, Kalyanakari. The one who is Shivam is Sundaram. Only God is Sundaram. Satyam, the one who is completely stable and knows all the truths. They only can become Shivam. Shivam, then Sundaram. And Satchidananda Swarupam. Satya, Chitta Ananda Swarupa. That's why he said Chitta means mind. God's mind is Ananda Swarupa. No one and nothing can change his mood. So, what is the aim of meditation? Is to get connected with God. The moment I get connected, I start getting his qualities. No? Ananda Swarupa. If I want to experience that bliss, I need to connect my mind with his mind. That's why there is a word in Bhagavad Gita, Man Manabhava. Connect your mind with Supreme's mind, because that mind is Ananda Swarupa. Okay? Now, let's take a moment of meditation. Sit back, relaxed. Again, with that love of God in your heart. Chant these names in your heart. Whichever name you like. Feel that name in your heart and get connected with that name. Shiv, the Supreme, Mangalakari, Kalyanakari. Mahadev is entering my life to remove all the sorrows. Feel it. Vaidhana. God is healing me. Wounds and scars of many birds are getting healed. Feel the healing. Bhutana, bringing light to my life to remove the darkness and the devil. Today, I am taking a promise with 100% conviction, very happily. I am donating all the poison to God. Transfer it. I, the child, I am equal to him. I am also Satyam, Shivam, Sundaram. In the center of the forehead, I am that beautiful star. My mind is Ananda Swarupa because I am remembering God. Now let's understand some more things about God. Form of God. What is the form of God? There is a lot of confusion about the form. So here there is a clarity. See, on the earth, we see so many souls. Every body, there is one soul. It's a Punyatma, Papatma, Mahatma, Dharmatma. It's a wonderful mix of all those kind of souls on the earth. On the earth, millions of human beings. By this time, I think it's more than 850 crores. That's a population of the earth now. Each human being, they have a body, they come in rebirth cycle and experience many changes on the earth, experiences sorrows and happiness and sorrows. No? Sometimes happiness, sometimes sorrows, sometimes good karma and bad karma. They have to go through the changes on the earth. Every human being on the earth must go through all these things. Okay. So there are many, many in number. Okay. They come in rebirth cycle, they experiences the changes. भोगते हैं. भोगना, उसको कहते हैं भोगना. Okay. And then there are some photos we worship. Lakshmi, Narayan, Rama, Sita, Anjaneya, Ganesha. Those kind of photos we worship now also. And they are called Devatma, divine beings. The divine beings, they have a body. See, we are seeing wonderful body. It's called Kanchanakaya. It's not like the body of human beings. Human beings' body is defected because of the negativities in the soul. The structure of the body, the make of the body depends on the quality of the soul. If there are any defects in the body, that shows the defect in the soul. So, but divine beings, Devatma, they have perfect body, Kanchanakaya, because the soul is perfect. Soul is full of virtues, divinity. That's why we worship them. No? Seeing the face only, we can make out. They are full of peace, happiness, love, strength. All that is there. And they also come in rebirth cycle. This is what we need to understand. They come in rebirth cycle. They undergo changes, but no suffering. When they come in rebirth cycle, they see the changing things, but there are no suffering when they are taking the rebirth cycle. Okay. Human birth in the rebirth cycle, human beings, they experience the sorrows, but divine beings, they will not experience sorrows even when they come into rebirth cycle. Now, you can think of this. In your home, there must be a puja room. How many photos should be there? How many?
One is enough, Papa.
Yeah.
Main God, one is enough.
So usually some 10 तो होंगे, 5 to 10 photos. Yes,
Yeah, we
wherever we
used to
go.
have many 10 and 20. But
Yes,
now
yes. Now, like wherever we go, we bring a photo and we start worshipping.
yes, we do that.
Stones from the rivers and then start worshipping. Okay, that's fine. You're sitting in meditation, remembering God. Then you say, Bhagwan, Ishwar, whatever name comes to your heart. What is the picture coming to your mind? That's very important. That's very important. No? These many photos, in that, who is God? Earlier it was Ganesha. Then they started worshipping. They had some vision of Ganesha and they wanted some things to be done by him. Desires were not fulfilled. Then went to Anjaneya temple and then from there shifted to some other temple. Then they went into church only, finally. Okay. So that only shows they don't know who is God. Because that picture is very important. You need to know how God looks like. Okay. So these are all divine beings, many in number. They are No, that number we know, right? 33 crores. Human beings, more than 800, no, it could be 900 crores. But divine beings, 33 crores. They are also many in number. They come into the birth cycle. But who is God? They are all Devatma. Who is God? That is important to understand. So here is God. God has no body. The creator, the most elevated being, he has no biology, no body, no rebirth cycle. God is called Mukteshwar, liberator. He's outside this chakra, this wheel of rebirth. That's why he can liberate us. Okay. He never experiences changes because he will never come into the womb of the mother to take birth. So that's why he will never experience the changes. He never comes in the cycle of happiness or sorrows. That's why he's called Abhokta in Bhakti. We praised him as Avyakta. Avyakta means the one who cannot be seen through the bare eyes. This skin eyes, you cannot see God. You can't see soul also. Avyakta, Ayo Nija, he won't take birth in any of the species. Abhokta, he will not experience sorrows or happiness. He's away, far away from these things. God is supreme because of these qualities. Okay. So now this should be the picture. Whenever you think of God, this is the picture of God. Point of light. That's all. Supreme light. Shiva Jyotirlingam, we said. Okay. Shiv and Jyoti, we corrected because he's Jyoti, he's light. He's only light. Okay. The same picture of God, Nirakar, that is understood and accepted by all the religion heads of the world. Okay. If you think Guru Nanak said, wonderfully, he praised a Lord in his Guru Granth Sahib. We see the praise of Lord. He says, Ek Omkar, Ek, God is Ek, Om Akar. Om means a soul. Atma, Paramatma, same Akar, Om Akar. Ek Omkar, Nirakar, Satyanam, Satya, Shri, Akal. There is Akala Takta, Amritsar. Akala Takta means only chair kind of. It is not like, it is not any picture of, it's not any form. They don't do any idol worship. They do only prayer. They read Guru Granth Sahib and do the prayer. And Jesus Christ, he said, there is a chapter of God in Bible. Only one clear sentence. God is light, he says. He says, I am son of God. I am messenger of God. He never said that he's God. He never said that. He says, I descended to the earth as light. He had complete clarity. God is supreme, light, and I am the child of light. I am also light. That was there. So, but people never understood that. They started worshipping him only. And all this, in Quran, they praise Lord wonderfully. No? There are two lines. Allah Noor, Allah Ruh. Allah means God. Noor means light. Ruha means Atma. God is also Atma and He's light. And in India, this is Dwadasha Jyotirlingam, very famous. Shiva Jyotirlingam. What is the meaning of this? Shiv, name of God. Jyotir, light. Lingam, symbol. Symbol of God Shiva, who is light. That's all. That's all. If you see the lingam, Shiva Lingam, it's not any body picture. They wanted to worship with flowers and milk and all that. They wanted to do that wonderful puja. So they created Shiva Lingam. But God is not having any body picture form. Okay. And here, Rameshwaram. They say that where Rama worshipped Shiva, Ishwar, that's Rameshwar. There is some place called Gopeshwar, where Sri Krishna worshipped, they say, Ishwar. Okay. So they are also devotees then. Rama and Krishna are also devotees. There are many devotees of them also. Like, if you think of Rama, they say Anjaneya was very great devotee of Rama. And there are devotees of Hanuman. Like that, we worshipped devotees. In the Bhakti Marg, we were mostly worshipping the devotees, mediators, to connect with God. But now, coming to the Jnana Marg, there is direct connection with Supreme. God is declaring this, please. It's an announcement from God. You don't need a mediator to connect with me. We agree? We were going to gurus to connect with God because we thought Guru is learned. He knows about God. If I go to Guru, my connection with God will become easy. That was the feeling. But now God himself says, you are my child. Feel that word. You are my child. You don't need any mediator to come to me. Okay. So it's a direct connection between parents and child. And now one more thing. You don't have to spend money to meet God, to feel God. No? People have created a lot of money matters, commercialization in the name of God. Temples and other places. For darshan also, we have to spend. For one puja also you have to spend. For prasad you have to spend. No, that's a completely darkness. So it's a complete birthright. My birthright. God is my birthright. Okay. Don't have to spend money in the name of God. And one more thing is, I don't have to have fear of God. Become completely fearless when it comes to God. God says, I'm your creator. I'm your supreme parent. Even if whole world rejects you, I cannot reject you. Like ordinary parents here on the earth. Even if their children have done some mistake, they must accept. They must do something about it. They cannot reject. Like that, God cannot reject, cannot hate. He will love me unconditionally. He will guide me unconditionally. But God says, be careful about your karmas, because karmas won't leave us. Okay. God is not punishing us. God is not to punish. He's here to reform us. He's here to make us divine. Okay. But karmas are very powerful. That's why God is guiding us for right karma every day. Okay. So these three things I want you to understand. What is that? You don't need any mediator. You don't have to stand in queues to meet God. Anytime, any moment, the moment you think of this picture, God is with you. That's sure. Okay. Anytime, every time, you can connect with God, talk to him like wonderful, lovely parents. He's there for you always. And you don't have to spend money. And then no fear of God. If at all I have to fear of my bad karmas, not God. Okay. So let's take a moment of meditation. Sit back, relaxed. Today's wonderful day of the life, connecting with Supreme, my Creator. Now, Man Manabhava. Knowing that you are just point of light in the center of the forehead. Visualize. Bright, beautiful light. Who is this? Soul is a wonderful creation of God. With all my love, I remember him. I am seeing God through the eye of wisdom. Use your Jnana Netra. Supreme light. I am coming back to my Supreme Parent. I have praised him. I have searched for him. I have done many, many things to know him. The result of that devotion, the result of that search, I am seeing him. I am becoming, I am belonging to him. Feel this. I belong to God. Tvameva matascha, pita tvameva, tvameva bandhu, sakha tvameva, vidya dravinam tvameva, tvameva sarvasva, mama deva deva. Merged in His love. My heart is singing. Now my life journey will be different. Okay. Now, this is also an important thing to understand. Place of God. Place of God. Again, there is a clarity here. In one book, as you like it, in this book, Shakespeare has said, all the world is a drama stage, and all the men and women merely players. They have their exit and entrances, and one man in his time plays many parts. Mean to say, we are all actors on the earth. Okay, it's a drama stage. If it is a drama stage, home is different then. We all come from home and play our part and go back home. That's how it is. Correct? Where is that home? No? Where is that home? That we need to understand. Because once the drama ends, the actor must go back home. The drama is not his permanent place. Okay? Just to play the part, the soul, the actor has come onto the stage. And sometimes we think of mukti or moksha. Many people think of this. No? Sometimes when we think about the soul, question comes like, where do soul comes from? Okay. And was there any time or place when I was not taking reverse cycle away from this drama? Yeah? Then I existed just purely as a soul, nothing else. Okay, in my original picture. Was there any time? Was there a place where I was completely neutral? No? We get that question. The answer is here. And this is physical world, the corporeal world, where human beings are living. There is light, sound, color, and motion. There are changes in this world. There is time reference. There is limitation for everything. And there are 5 elements: sun, moon, stars, planet, galaxies, many things are there. It is a world of expression and experience. Everybody who coming on the earth, they are expressing themselves through karma, and they are experiencing many things from the world. And this is governed by physical and moral laws, this world. Like karma law. Yesterday we were trying to understand karma law. And sometimes we call it as movie talkie world. We play our parts. It's a drama stage where there is sound, there is a lot of play, movement, always. Very powerful drama it is. It's such a natural acting happening all over the world. You can just think this moment itself, how many scenes are happening on the earth drama. All natural going on. Okay, this is physical world. And this is the purpose of our life. What is the purpose of life? Why we came to the earth? Our reason for living, to express and to experience and to enjoy. We agree? Why the soul came to the earth? God says, original intention was to express all that goodness, because God created us in His image. No? God-like beings. So we wanted to express that goodness, all those virtues, and to experience goodness and to enjoy. That's the whole purpose of drama. Okay. But something else happened here. Okay. But place of God as the soul world, there is a dimension of complete silence and stillness. Okay. Where nothing changes and time has no reference. There is no time. There is no kala. The soul world. Okay. Or it is called as home of all the souls, from where each of us has come. And we will return there. That's called incorporeal Nirakari Dunya. There light and color is there, but there is no sound, there is no movements. It is a world of complete, total stillness, light, absolutely pure world. Only souls reside there like stars. We see the sky now, the stars, like that. It is the original home of all the souls, and we call it as the world of silence. Shantidhama, Nirvana Dhama, Paramadhama, Brahmanda. There are many, many names of that world. And we really need to understand this line. This is our most natural state of being, where we are totally blissful, enjoying complete rest and peace, unaware of the noise and the action of the material world. There was a time I didn't even know about the body. I didn't know the relationships. There was no noise. There was no thinking, no stories, no history, nothing. That is complete rest for the soul. Can you feel that rest now, as I'm telling? Okay, let me show the picture. Yeah, this is the earth, the planet, where only water and oxygen is here. The human beings, we are living here on this earth. But our home, the soul's home, is far beyond. Beyond the sky, there is another sky. This is the Parandam, the Shantidam, complete polar, unlimited, golden red color light. In this world, there is golden red color light, and God is residing in that world. That's the permanent place of God, the permanent place of the souls also. ಅಲ್ಲಿದೆ ನನ್ನ ಮನೆ, ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಬಂದೆ ಸುಮ್ಮನೆ. They said, we came for acting, okay, but allide nanna mane. That's why we always referred God Uparwala. When they pray, they say, Ya Allah, Ya Jehovah, oh God, Akash Simhasan chodkar niche aaja. We knew somewhere that God is somewhere above. Okay, so that is the world of God, the soul world. And this is our permanent address. Okay. So knowing my supreme parent, so knowing my original place, that's complete relaxation. Anytime, from anywhere, you can go there. How to go there? Can we go through the body? How to go to Parandam?
Connecting our soul to the Almighty.
Yes, through the mind and intellect. Through the mind and intellect. Like sitting here, you can imagine yourself going to America if you had been there, if you have seen some place. No? You can simply go. Body is sitting here, but the mind travels. Okay. The intellect will create that vision. So through the mind and intellect, it's a journey upwards. So, and remembering God, knowing that I am a soul, I am getting connected with Supreme Soul, and I remember God in that Parandam, Shantidam. So, like God, the Father is light. Yeah, you are also light. You live in your body, whereas God, the Supreme, is bodiless. That's the only difference. Yeah. Because to play the part, the role here, we are given a costume, body. We are in the body, but God is not having body. That's it. That's the only difference. Okay. So this is the place of God. What are the attributes of God? What do you think? How God should be? How God is?
He must be the epitome of peace and positivity and every
Yes.
aspect of life.
Any goodness you think of, His ocean in those qualities. Simple. His ocean of peace, His ocean of knowledge, His ocean of virtues, ocean of all the powers, His ocean of forgiveness, His ocean of kindness, His ocean. Why we say ocean? Because ocean is unlimited. It will never become less. Okay. And He's unconditional. God's love is unconditional. There is a song in, Hindi. तू प्यार का सागर है, हम एक बूंद के प्यासे हैं. Your ocean of love, and I want one drop of your love. One drop. So that one drop of love is so powerful that it liberates the soul. It cleanses the soul. It empowers. So that's why we were looking for that love, God's love. We know the love of this world. It's not guaranteed. It's not guaranteed. And in the name of love, many other things happen here. Okay. That's not a real love. It's not guaranteed. But soul was looking for kind of love which is unconditional, which is unlimited. Because I know that I have those weaknesses. I cannot follow the conditions. I fall. But I wanted someone to accept me every time I fall. And I wanted someone to empower me. Yeah. Take me with him. Only God can do that. Let's understand, realize, experience this truth. Only God can love us unconditionally. And we wanted only that love, not any human being's love. It's not complete. Okay. So that is a life of perfection or fulfillment. Because you are not worried. He's always there for you. Okay. If you have any questions, you ask me about God. Otherwise, we will sit in meditation. Anything that comes to your mind, you can ask me. Any doubts about God? Yes. Okay then. We'll sit in meditation for a few minutes.
Yes.
Yeah, okay. So I'm going to guide you for meditation again. Let's travel upwards to that world, our home, sweet home. Paramdham is a sweet home of the soul. So let's sincerely experience that world and God. Okay, sit back, relax again. Take a deep breath in as you breathe out. Become ready for a journey, a pilgrimage. This pilgrimage happens in silence and in love. Slowly become aware. Become aware that you are a light in this physical body, in the center of the forehead. Beautiful diamond, the star. Become a Shariri, away from this body. Through the mind and intellect, let's go for a journey upwards. The star traveling, crossing. Sun, moon, sky. Thousands of galaxies. You are entering a region, soul world. Visualize golden red color. That light. It's a world of light. Light everywhere. The light of peace. God Supreme. Like a bright sun shining in front of you. as if he was waiting for you. Go nearer, very close to God. Feel a strong company of God. You are covered in His light. His unconditional love. And acceptance. Feel merged in God's love. In the company of God, in my eternal home, I am experiencing complete stability. Feel stability. I am completely secured. I am extremely powerful in the company of God. Hold on. Be in this company. The search has ended. This is true liberation. This is true success. Take your time to experience that deep silence, complete freedom in eternal home with eternal Father. Carrying this wonderful experience of home and supreme, come back to the body in the center of the forehead. But this link continues throughout the day. Many times in between my karmas, I will travel upwards, meet ocean of love, feel that rejuvenation, and enjoy every moment of my life. Om Shanti.